how's it going? Oh, I kind of had. It's been a long, rough day today. First off, when I woke up, I was trying to get to class, and I couldn't find my keys. Whoop-de-doo. It just turned out it was in my parents' bedroom, and my mom was in the shower, so I couldn't go in and get them. And like, I was pulling into the parking lot to get on the train, and the train was barely pulling. I'm like, I can't make it. So I was late to class, and whoop-de-doo. It wasn't too much of a big deal. I was only like 5 minutes late, but and that class was just hilarious. Like, oh my goodness, I've ranted about my theater class a ton, but oh my goodness, I love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. Woo! Anyway, and then what else did I do? Oh, I have to tell you my Gatorade story. So, I'm gonna lean back in my chair a little bit. I was in my LEAP class, which is kind of like a humanities class, and I had this Gatorade because I had a basketball game today, so I was wanted to get start drinking some sports drinks or whatever. I really love sports drinks; they're just awesome. Anyway, so I decided to bring this Gatorade with me to class, and I get to this class. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna open it. So I open it, drink like half of it, and then put the lid back on, stick it in my backpack. Well, I look down like 2 minutes later, and there's this giant orange puddle on the floor. I'm like, what? And like, I made sure I had screwed it on and everything. I was sticking straight up. I have no idea what happened. It just started spilling everywhere, and then like, two of the people on on the other side of the class just started laughing at me, and like you could tell because we were all sitting in a circle, and they were just laughing at me. And then my professor looks over, and she's like, "Uh-oh." And I'm like, I swear it's my Gatorade. I don't know what's wrong. So I like you had to run over to the bathroom and like get paper towels and clean up this Gatorade mess. And people were like, "Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of electrolytes you just wasted." I'm like, that's funny. That was fun. And then I had a basketball game tonight. It was my last basketball game with Young Men's, so it was a little bit of a tear. And it was in region, and we got our butts kicked in. Like everyone on this team was literally Polynesian and just like incredibly strong, and they were just oh my goodness. Like I would set screens because that's the way I play, and I set screens and I go for rebounds and I play really rough, but they're just rock solid. Like the guys I'm used to playing are like me, just twiggy, but these guys were insanely buff and they were just like completely made out of muscle and like I don't know titanium. So my chest is hurting like really bad. Like I just take a couple of screens and like on rebounds and like they I'd be boxing out or getting boxed out and they would just like launch backwards up into my chest and it's like every time they'd hit me it's just oh my goodness. And we lost fairly badly. We stayed pretty close in the first half, but the rest of it just no didn't end well. Um, we never gave up though, so that was great. So don't ever give up. Um, that's your word of advice for the day. Anyway, I'm still wearing my shoes. That's weird. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna get in bed after I take my shoes off. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you around.